Greetings, cyberdogs and citizens of the interbubs. This is ReNDoG coming at you in another episode of modded Minecraft from the FoolCraft 2 server. What's going down, my beautiful people from all over the world? Hope you're having a good day. Hope you are ready for some modded Minecraft madness. We just spent some time with Stressmonster in the brand new underwater city foundations. And man, we are so inspired to get our base started, guys. It's pretty ridiculous, man. Hopefully today we can head back there for a little bit more work. But first and foremost, we are out here in the middle of nowhere in a giant desert. This is literally, let's have a look. Where are we right now? We are miles away from anywhere. I've come out to find a desert because I got a plan, my friends. Today we're gonna have some fun. Last time we were together, we were using the builder from RF Tools to try and dig out a huge area of the ocean, and it took a ridiculously long time and there was many derps and facepalms involved, but we learned some very interesting things about the builder. Namely, if we use something called a shape card quarry, we can actually harvest materials out of the earth, right? So here we are in a desert. We are going to be setting up a massive mining operation out here, guys. The reason that I want to do this in a desert is because we need sand, a lot of sand to make a lot of glass, because we are making a city, right? There's going to be windows and such. And we need glass to make the windows. You guys picking up what I'm putting down? Number 2, we need a ridiculous amount of cobblestone so that we can make the city. And number 3, which is what we are doing today, the most important thing about today is we need power. And we need a ridiculous amount of power. Our underwater base, my friends, is going to be powered by Iskallium. It is going to be powered by an Iskallium reactor, or should I say a giant Iskallium reactor facility. And that's going to be the first thing that I'm going to be working on in the new base, right? Now, we need to get a bunch of Iskallium. And Iskallium is an interesting material. It looks a little something like this, Iskallium essence, and we use this Iskallium essence to create an Iskallium reactor. And basically, it is an infinite power source, right? It doesn't require any fuel or anything, but it does require a bunch of Iskallium essence. Now, Iskallium essence is found in the ground, randomly scattered throughout the world of FoolCraft, and I'm thinking if we can create a quarry that is big enough to mine like a massive area over here, not only are we going to be getting like a bunch of resources, cobblestone, sand, gravel, dirt, everything that we're going to need to create a city, we should also be digging up a bunch of Iskallium, right? That's my thinking. I have no idea if this is going to work or not, guys. It might be too crazy to actually work, but we're going to give it a go. So let's start setting up like some sort of design here for our quarry system. This is going to be sweet, dudes. We are going to churn out so many resources from this. Now, we learned in the previous episode that we can actually create a quarry that's as big as 500 by 500, right? So we could actually come all the way out to here, I guess. Let's go over here for the second one. There we go. Okay, so that's going to be an absolutely massive quarry section over here. And as we discovered last time, this quarry is going to replace any block that it mines up with dirt, right? So we're not just going to create like a massive hole out here. We're actually going to make something fairly, well, it's not going to look decent. It's just not going to look ridiculously ugly, right? This desert is just going to become a huge square of dirt. And hopefully this desert doesn't belong to any fool, because we're going to have some trouble. Okay, so we got our builder installed. We got some power coming in from the transdimensional deceiver, and this I borrowed from the other setup that we did. And actually, we should probably clear all of this jazz, right? And let's receive some power. Okay, so we get in power from here. What I would like to do, actually, is install a little bit of a power buffer over here. I've made a vibrant capacitor that can hold 25 million RFs, okay? Because I'm assuming we're going to need quite a lot of power for this. So let's start storing a bunch of power into this thing. And can it actually work right now? That's kind of interesting. Is this not getting any power? That's okay. Maybe we just need to install an item conduit over here, right? Is that going to start sucking out the power? No. That's very curious indeed. Does this always have to be active? Oh, I think we have to turn this on, right? Always active. There we go. Okay, so I think we can actually get rid of these now. Is this capacity bank filling up? No, it's not. So we actually do need the cables. That's fine. So we're going to be start to store up some beautiful power in this vibrant capacitor bank. And I think the game is starting to get angry with me because it knows what I'm about to do. Okay, so here we go. 25 million RF in the bank. Now, this thing is going to be quarrying up a bunch of stuff, so it needs to put that stuff into somewhere. Let's put a crystal chest above here. And let's get some power into this thing, or at least a lever into it, right? And shall we see if this thing can actually start digging? The sun is going down, but that's okay. Let's start digging. There we go. Okay, so we're starting to get some sand. It looks like it. Is this thing like running out of juice over here? Or what's going on? Okay, there we go. Wow, that is going pretty quickly. I think it's probably going to be starting from all the way back here. Yeah, look at this. Oh my goodness, look how quickly this is going. Wow, that's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so we're going to be getting an insane amount of resources into our little quarry setup over here, guys, which means we're going to need to figure out a way to store all of this stuff, right? Luckily, last time we were together, we learned a lot of stuff, didn't we? We learned a ridiculous amount of stuff, in fact, and we're going to put all of that jazz to all of that knowledge that we figured out to good use. We're going to be using the Crafter Tier 3 to compress a lot of this stuff. Wow. Okay, that's already completely filled up with stuff. That's pretty insane. Okay, so check it out. We're going to set up some recipes here in the Crafter Tier 3, which is actually going to need a little bit of power, isn't it? So let's just connect this up to the vibrant capacitor bank there. Beautiful. Now this RF Tier 3 is going to work. Now, we're going to be making some compressed recipes just like we did last time, right? So let's make some compressed sand. Now, I also messed this up last time we tried, because what we can actually do is we can tell this autocrafter to keep stuff inside of it, right? So it doesn't send it out. So we're going to change this to interior. Okay, so any of the compressed sand that is in here is going to stay in the interior. Let's put a little bit more of this sand in here just to test that out. There we go. Nope, it's got to stay in here, please. Hang on. Oh, did I not save it? Okay, that's going to stay in the interior, right? So let's put some more in here. There we go. So it's staying in the interior. So now the next recipe that we set up is going to be double compressed sand, right? And we're going to set this to interior also. So now we can just keep on collecting that compressed sand over here. Okay, beautiful. So compressed sand is done. Next up, let's do compressed cobblestone and do exactly the same thing. Going to stay inside the interior, and we actually need a couple more blocks of cobblestone over here. This is gonna be pretty tricky to do though, right? Because we're getting so much stuff out of here. Let's make double compressed cobblestone here too to stay in the interior. There we go. So now we are collecting a bunch of compressed cobblestone and compressed sand inside of here. We're gonna need to figure out a way to store all of this stuff. I think I'm gonna ram it into a colossal chest here out at our quarry, and then we can figure out a way to use a transdimensional deceiver to send all of that material over to the base. But I just noticed the server's restarting in 5 minutes. Every time I try to record freaking FoolCraft, the stupid server wants to reset. So I tell you what, guys, let me get this quarry set up over here, and we'll see you on the other side of the server reset. Freaking server! Stressmonster 101, I'm here for brains.
Ren, like, you're doing a Dracula voice, but you're a zombie.
I'm zombie, vampire, Dracula, brain-eating man. Okay?
Okay. Well, good luck with my brain, then.
Yeah, I won't be satisfied, I think. I'm kidding. Hey, hi.
Hello.
What's up? What's up? Welcome to the new base.
I know, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I can't believe you did this. Like, I've been over here. I've done some bits, but yeah. This is amazing stuff. I'm so excited.
Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. That's the end of FoolCraft 2. This is our base. It's been a great season.
Yeah, enjoy.
We'll see you all again. I mean, to be honest, dude, this took me like 13 hours, and man,
I'm glad. I'm kind of glad you did it, and
yeah,
you know.
There's some things we need to do though. There's some chance cubes about.
Oh god.
Okay, so here's what we're doing.
What? No, what if we get Dome of Derp?
Well, we're just gonna have to deal with it.
Oh my god! All right, well, you do that one and I'll do that one over there then.
Yeah, so this is how it works. Okay, you got to stand on it. You're not allowed to move. Okay, So you have to fly with the Superium so that you're near it. Okay?
Right.
You ready? You ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's crank it.
Got.
Take.
Some people want to watch. What is that?
Meteors?
What?
Something?
I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Some people want to watch the world burn.
Okay, we're good.
I'm so confused by that. Like.
I think we're good.
We are for now.
I guess we'll see. Okay, now it's your turn.
These have a bit of lag. Oh god.
There's this one. There's this one.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for telling me this in advance, by the way. Right. Is this good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey! What did I get? Oh, I got let's go on a journey. I've got a clock, an iron pickaxe, a compass, and some torches.
Wow. There's another one in the ground somewhere. Here it is. Okay. Last one. Last one.
Both on the ground for this one then?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hi. Okay. Here we go.
Right.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Hey.
No! Yes!
I got some golden stuff.
Turns out we're lucky today, Ren.
Yeah, that actually didn't turn out too bad.
No, it didn't. Usually they go a lot worse. I've blown up a few villagers in my time where I've not got them out their cage. The brain doesn't function quick enough to go, vein mine them.
What's happening over here?
Starlight Moo?
Is that good?
Starlight Moo shouldn't be here.
Yeah, what's happening?
Starlight Moo. I'm going to take Starlight Moo. What I will do is hang on. Fluid Cow. I've got right. Yeah. So here's something that I collected on stream once.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's over there.
Where?
Can you not see it?
It's invisible for me.
Oh no, it's a Dinocelot. I'm chasing it. It's Diddy. Oh, come back. I want to show Ren. It's too quick for me. It's gone.
Yeah, it's invisible for me anyway. So, modded Minecraft, you know.
Yeah, you know. Okay, so
listen,
what are we doing
we've got like stuff. We got important jazz to do out here. We need to start planning what the base is going to look like.
Yes.
It's looking like ridiculously janktastic right now.
Yeah,
okay?
It's a bit disgusting.
So we're going to kick things off by like making it look a little bit better. Mm-hmm. All right? Are you ready for some magical Dracula ReNDoG action?
Yeah, I suppose. God, am I supposed to be following you right now? I'm so confused as to what I'm doing.
You just wait there, okay?
Hang on. Yeah, the thing that you're doing, it's not going to affect this waystone, though, is it?
You just wait. Don't worry about a thing.
Right.
Don't worry about a thing.
Oh, God.
Because every little thing's gonna be your boop.
All right. What was the boop? Oh, dear.
Is it working? Right. Is it working?
I don't know. Oh, it is!
Look at that!
Is it going to go around the waystone? Oh, it does!
Look at that!
So we haven't got to do anything, Ren. Are you telling me that I haven't actually got to place anything?
Well, I mean, we're just... We've run out of juice. Oh, no, we have it! We have it. We have it.
What are you talking about? It's right here.
I just wanted to, like, fix the floor. You know, just like get the floor looking okay.
I'm not complaining one bit. Like, I thought I had to come over here and place them, you know?
No. Also, like, I'm obsessed with the builder now because, I mean, look at this. Like, how long would this take us to manually do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've run out of juice.
Now
we run out of juice. We got some more smoothstone cooking back home, being transdimensionally deceived over here.
I don't know if it's going to be enough for this, though. Look.
Yeah, well, I mean...
We'll see. We'll just let it do its business,
We let it do its business. Now, we got to talk a little bit about, like, what we're going to do here. Right? Yeah. This is 128 by 128.
Okay.
It might be a bit too big.
No, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Just as it is.
Yeah. Now, I'm gonna send you, like, a picture, okay? Mm-hmm. In the real life.
Yeah.
And you got to stick it on the video now to show everybody the plan.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Ping! Boop!
We are trying to make Rapture from BioShock or something similar, right?
Yep. that we are.
Which is an underwater city.
Underwater city.
Yeah.
That's cool looking.
Okay. And here's what I thought, right? Like underneath the buildings, which are like buildings have basements and stuff, right? So underneath the buildings, have you got some like blocks for me? Some
I might just add some ready. This beautiful little gold bag that I have in my hand.
Ooh.
Look at that colour.
Here's some we prepared earlier.
Here's some I made earlier.
I
give you lots of the blocks. Have them all. Have them all.
Mint.
Yeah, it's cute. Well, it's kind of more greeny than mint. I'm a little bit disappointed, to be honest. But, you know, the thought was there.
Well, you know, we'll just have to work with it. So here's the plan, right? Like, Rapture, the city, is basically like a city that is underwater and waterproofed.
It's waterproofed and all?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, we're going to make, like, a city. And in each of the buildings of the city, the buildings will have basements. Okay?
Yeah.
The basements are going to be like under the shoreline, like underneath the ocean bottom, and then the buildings will be above, like in the water. Okay?
In the water. It's going to look gorgeous.
It's going to look gorgeous.
So basically, we've got to plan out buildings today so that we can work in the basements.
We got to like lay out like a road design. I'm thinking like, okay, I don't know if this is exact middle. We can sort that out off camera, but I think we need like one big main road, right? So say something like this, like a really, really big main road.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking New York City because I was recently there, right?
No, I've never been. So you'll have to guide us through this process.
Well, it's basically like a very modular city, right? It's made up of like blocks, basically. There's the roads don't really curve and stuff. So we'll have like one main road of awesomeness, and then off the main road of awesomeness, we shall have like smaller roads, right? And we can name them. This is what we're gonna do, okay? We're gonna name them after viewers, all right?
Yes, we're gonna do that. That's amazing.
So say we have a viewer whose name is like Gipley. This will be like Gipley Avenue.
Gipley Avenue.
Yeah.
Gipley, out there, Gipley.
Okay.
This is your avenue, Gipley.
Yeah. Congrats, Gipley.
Well done.
You're awesome.
You've made it. You've made it into our green mess.
Yeah. And then what we'll obviously do is make like some foundations of actual buildings. So say, for example, this is one of the buildings. The foundation of, right?
They're like skyscrapers, aren't they? Well, they would have seen the picture because I've gone boop.
Yeah, like they're going to be skyscrapers. So there's an example of like where there's the footprint of one of the buildings, right?
Nice, yeah. Oh my God, Ren, when you step back, Ren.
Yeah.
Look how much area there is compared to what you just did.
Wow. Yeah. This is ambitious.
This is very ambitious.
But, you know, we've got like builders and builders wands and stuff, which should make it easier. Oh, and we've got Scar, too, who is making a city in Hermitron. So, you know.
Oh, bless him.
Like, we've got city building, like, covered here.
We have, yeah.
But that's the plan. And then, okay, so then we build up the buildings. So say, for example, in this one, you can move, like, one of your factories into this basement, right?
Yeah, well, there's like, I don't know, maybe this could be the cacti farm in here.
It very well could be. And then maybe in the center somewhere, like in the middle of the city, we have a huge, like, storage building, which will be, like, multiple stories. Maybe, like, 10 stories of storage and stuff.
Yeah, that sounds good. I think definitely storage in the middle. That definitely makes sense.
And then each of the buildings can have a pie, right? Like, that'll be really cool. So this building will be like the food factory, the steak and chips factory, like, and then we could actually make like a steak and chips shop or something and stuff, you know?
That'd be so cute.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm proper excited.
Yep, inspiration's kicking in, man. But we kind of need to like get all of this sorted out, right?
Yeah.
And
we can
centralized
go to work,
and stuff. And you got stuff to do in your episode. I got stuff to do in my episode. So
yeah.
You know, everybody watch everybody else's video. Okay.
Watch Ren's video.
Yeah.
And then watch my video.
This is called professional YouTubing. Yeah.
Yeah. Totally pros.
Yeah.
Right now.
Are you in F5 mode?
No.
Okay, we got to go in F5 mode too, because that's also professional. There we go.
There you
go.
F5,
So now we're gonna do a professional cut of this
professional
thing.
cut.
Yeah. So Stress, let's get to work.
Woo!
Cyber-diggity dogs, I need to ask a favor of you right now, okay? Please ignore every single thing I told you about the RF builder and quarry system in the previous episode, because it was all a bunch of baloney. An absolute monstrosity of a quarrying system we set up last time, guys. Actually embarrassing now that I look at what I've done out here. This is how you actually do it. Nice and compressed, literally a 4-block quarry system, and all you need is an auto crafter or a crafter tier 3, a builder, a chest, a freaking dimensional transceiver, and a battery if you want. And take a look at this, guys. This quarry is going to be absolutely amazing. We are going to be churning out the resources like nobody's business. I've set up a colossal chest over here, and the most important thing to note about this system is the filters that I have set up in the item conduits. Take a look at this, right? We have got a filter coming out of the quarry itself that has got a speed upgrade in it, right? So we're going to be sending all of these items as fast as possible into this item conduit. Anything that is not sand, cobblestone, dirt, or gravel, as defined by this basic item filter connecting into the crafter, is going to be going into the colossal chest. We are also not going to be accepting sand, cobblestone, dirt, and gravel via a blacklist filter connected to the colossal chest. So the colossal chest will not accept any of those materials, and instead, those materials are going to be going into the crafter itself, right? This crafter has also got a speed upgrade in it, and what we need to do now as a final step for the filtering system is make the double compressed items be exterior, right? Because we want to send the double compressed items out into the colossal chest. So let's change all of the double compressed ones into exterior, which is actually the backwards one. Yep, that one. Let's do the same for the sand over here. And the compressed dirt, which I've also put into the system. EXT, dang it, there it is. And I have done gravel also, right? Double compressed gravel, which is going to be exterior. Okay, so now let's test this out. If we put some sand in here, we should be making some double compressed sand. And that is going over here, but for some reason it's not getting taken out. I think that's because this hasn't been changed to always active. There we go. Okay, so we've sucked that out. I've also remembered this entire thing over here by remembering the current items, right? So we're going to be holding on to these positions over here so that the thing doesn't get clogged up when it gets completely full. So with all of that set up, we should now be able to turn our quarry on. Let's turn this on to always active. So we should start seeing some items moving into the colossal chest, and all of the items that aren't cobblestone, sand, dirt, and gravel, right? Excellent. So that is now getting sucked out. Pretty slowly, though, even though we've got freaking 15 speed upgrades in here. It's actually going to go pretty slowly. Might need to think about increasing the speed of this. Anyway, let's flick on the quarry now. And what we should be seeing now inside of the crafter tier 3 is just a bunch of double compressed sand, gravel, cobblestone, and dirt being created. And yeah, we can see all of the materials arriving in here. That's awesome. And everything else should be ending up in the colossal chest. Beautiful. It is working nicely over here, guys. Beautiful. Let's go have a look at what this quarry is actually doing out here. Yeah, it's literally transforming this entire area into dirt. Pretty interesting way to like terraform, right? You could literally turn an entire biome into a dirt biome. Not sure where the quarry is at the moment. I guess it's digging downwards at some point. It looks like it's come to a complete stop though, which is a little bit curious. There might be something broken over here. Let's take a look. Has it just stopped working for some reason? It looks like it. Has it run out of juice? Oh no, it's still, it looks like it's still going. It's just sort of stalling a little bit, maybe because it's such a massive area. But yeah, that's epic, dudes. This is absolutely awesome. I'm just going to let this quarry basically suck up this entire area worth of resources, and hopefully by the end of that, in this colossal chest, we will have a bunch of Iskallium, as well as a bunch of useful resources for us to use, right? I'll see you on the other side of this kaplam. I have no idea how long this is going to take, but yeah, this is freaking sweet, man. Kaplam! Sabba diggity dogs, on this very fine afternoon of modded Minecraft, I've only got one question for your butts. Why am I so bad at this game? Oh my goodness. I would like to know exactly how many of you out there have been face palming like crazy for the last 5 minutes or so. Please let me know in the comments if you've been doing the face palmage, because seriously guys, I am an absolute idiot. I set up the quarry completely incorrectly. I basically set up the quarry to shave off the top of the the desert over here, instead of quarrying all the way down to bedrock, which we are now going to make the quarry do. I was kind of wondering why we weren't getting any ores and stuff out of the quarry, and why it was going across the surface so quickly, and then I realized, herp-a-derp, ReNDoG, you freaking idiot, you are not quarrying all the way down to the surface. Obviously, we have to set the one corner at the bottom of Minecraft, and the other corner all the way at the top. Now we have got a huge square that the quarry is going to be actually harvesting, right? So, yeah, now we should start seeing some other items coming in here. There, did you guys see there was some marble or something that came in, a ruby, and there we go. Now we're actually cooking with gas over here, guys. Man, I am such an idiot. By the way, I've added another output pipe over here to try and increase the speed of the items being sucked out of the chest. That seems to have done the job. I've put another speed upgrade stack in there. And yeah, this double compressor machine is actually going completely insane, as you guys can see. I'm not sure why this is not getting sucked out though. Yeah, that's a little bit worrying. The double compressed cobblestone should be getting sucked out over here, but it's not for some reason. That's okay. Anyway, the colossal chest is filling up like nobody's business, and I'm just waiting to see some Iskallium in here. That's what I'm looking for. As soon as we get some Iskallium over here, I want to filter it out of the chest so that we can start collecting it. But yeah, that is how the quarry is supposed to be set up, guys. I'm a freaking idiot, I know, but now we are digging everything from all the way up here, all the way down to bedrock, and sending it over into our quarry to be compressed or to be stored. And yeah, I guess I just have to go AFK now for a couple of hours. I guess it's going to take a ridiculously long time, but yeah, we're going to have all the resources that we could ever desire, I hope, for our brand new underwater city, and this is freaking awesome. The Iskallium Quarry has now been running for about an hour and a half, Sabadiggity dogs, and we have managed to churn through about 45 chunks of 187 chunks that we have assigned to the quarry. Unfortunately, I done derped once again, my friends, because take a look at this. We have got something called a fortune quarry shape card, and obviously this applies fortune to our quarry. I was getting a little bit worried about the amount of Iskallium that we were gathering, because out of those 45 chunks that we've mined away, we've only been able to collect about 10 Iskallium essence, and that's really bad. That is not enough Iskallium essence. So I want to change our setting in our quarry to a fortune quarry, and to make this we need something called a dimensional shard, which actually isn't too expensive to make, just a whole bunch of vanilla stuff. So that's kind of cool. Very, very cheap to make, actually. I do like this mod very much, this RF Tools mod. I think it's really cool. It's not too OP. Well, it is pretty OP, but the recipes are not very OP, and I kind of like that, man. By the way, I've also set up a waystone all the way out at the quarry so that we can just instantly warp here. That makes life a little bit easier, and I've done a little bit more work out here. Take a look at this. We have got another chest over here where I'm collecting the super rare stuff, which is moonstone from Extra Utilities 2 and Iskallium essence. And as you can see, we've only got 10 Iskallium essence right now, and that is very, very unfortunate because, well, we have mined away about 40 entire chunks of area over here. I'm gonna have to reconfigure this card. Alright, Sabadiggity dogs, fortune quarry card has been installed. stalled, and the builder looks like it is just configuring itself, trying to figure out exactly where to get started. As you can see, guys, we've got 187 chunks defined in this area. That's an absolute and insane amount of chunkage. And, well, I managed to harvest about 40 of those chunks. We only got 10 Iskallium essence out of that, and that's a bit of a problem, because to make one block of Iskallium, we need 9 Iskallium essence, and I think we probably need about a stack of Iskallium in order to make, well, more than enough power than our base will ever need. But I just want to make sure that we never ever run out of power, right? And for that we need the Iskallium juice. So this thing is kind of going, I think it's configuring itself. I'm not entirely sure what it's up to over here. Doesn't look like it's actually started the mining process, but I suppose because I've restarted the card and reset the card, it's probably reconfiguring itself a little bit. But yeah, this is going pretty well, man. Super excited to see if this fortune upgrade to our quarry is going to be able to increase that Iskallium output. And yeah, I guess I'll bring you guys back when there's more Iskallium juice up in here. Cyber diggity dogs, I have made a ridiculously epic discovery, man. I have been trying to figure out how to make our quarry function a little bit faster, and I stumbled across something called the Machine Infuser from RF Tools. To make this, you need a machine frame, some dimensional shards, and some diamonds and stuff. Super cheap to make, but what you can do with this thing is actually increase the efficiency of other RF tool machines, right? And the way that we do this is by making dimensional shards. And to make dimensional shards, yeah, as we saw earlier, we just need a whole bunch of this stuff. I'm going to make like a ton of them, and take a look at this. What we do is we stick the builder inside of the infuser, we stick the dimensional shards into this position, and slowly but surely the builder is getting infused. And what it says is, infusing bonus reduces power consumption and increased speed. So essentially, we can increase the speed of our quarry and decrease the power consumption of it, and that is going to save us a ton of time, considering the amount of blocks that we are currently churning out of the soil, right? So I'm going to get a bunch of these things made over here, guys, and I can't wait to see if it's going to increase the speed of our quarry, man. This is epic. I'm like a prospector today. This is freaking awesome. 100% infused quarry builder has now been installed back at the desert, guys, and it is very clear to see that it is much faster. Ridiculously faster, man. Seriously, look how quickly it is churning through those levels. It's going chunk by chunk from the top to the bottom, and it's probably going at about 200 to 300% faster from what I can tell. Definitely faster than the previous version. So this is really going to make this task so much quicker, and I don't have to sit here for the next 10 hours waiting for this place to get quarried. So yeah, I'm super happy with that, man, and let's see how quickly we can get this Iskallium now. This is sweet. It's confirmed this quarry is super OP, Cyberdogs. This thing is sucking out blocks at an absolutely unbelievable rate. Before I infused it with all of that upgrade juice, this chest was actually not getting filled up with items at all. It was just sort of filling up the first slot, and now the chest is getting completely filled up, and it looks like we might be running out of power over here. Is this thing running out of juice? It looks like it might be cranking at such a rapid pace that it can't actually keep up with its own power demands, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, this thing is going absolutely bananas right now. I'm super happy with it, and I'm a little bit concerned actually that it's not getting enough power. It should be getting power from the capacitor bank behind it, but it looks like it's literally going too fast for itself, which is a bit strange. Maybe we shouldn't be building it at such a giant size, which is obviously affecting its power input, but still, it's going ridiculously fast, which is epic. I've solved the power problem by installing another vibrant capacitor below the builder, so it now has 2 sources of energy coming into it, but unfortunately that's resulted in the chest getting completely rammed and us not being able to remove items from the chest fast enough. So while we have now managed to make this thing run at full freaking blast, it does mean that we now have a bottleneck in the chest. But yeah, that's good. Last problem to solve. Get the items out of here as fast as possible. Well, Cyberdogs, once again, it seems like I've greatly underestimated the amount of time that this was going to take today. And in an effort to make sure that I can make some more FoolCraft episodes for you every week, I'm going to say goodbye for now. The last episode took me 10 to 12 hours. We've been doing 6 hours or so on this episode. I want to make more episodes for you guys and spend less time grinding. So we're going to say goodbye today. And next episode, we're going to come back together. And I am completely disorientated. There's the quarry. We're going to come back together, take a look at how much Iskallium we have managed to yank out of this quarry. I'm just going to go AFK now for the rest of the evening. So far, we've got 52 Iskallium essences, which is really good. But hopefully we can get a bunch more out of there. And as you guys can see, things are running a little bit slowly over here. Basically, we're just using way too much power. I think this infused builder is just eating through the power like nobody's business. So I'm just going to chill here AFK for a while. Just let this thing go. It sort of runs out of power and eats up all of the vibrant capacitor juice, and then it carries on running, but at a much slower pace. So I'm just going to probably AFK about here, I suppose, for the next few hours, and hopefully when we come back together next time, all of this is going to be quarried out and we'll have a butt ton of the Iskallium juice. Thank you guys for watching today's episode. Hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, remember to smack that like button. Remember to hit the subscribe button also, because I'm going to try and make some more episodes in this series for you guys. So yeah, keep up with the series, man. Hit that freaking subscribe button. ReNDoG signing out. We'll smell you all in the next episode.